Okay, guys, hang on. Wow, can you tell us about these toads and frogs?
Well, toads are the mating toads. They're toads. You know they're toads because they spend most of their time on land, and they only come in the water to mate. And also, their eggs are different because if you can see, they're long strands of
Oh, so
eggs.
I'm actually looking at toads that are mating right now. How do I know they're mating?
Because one's on top of the other.
Oh, that's right. I see two animals are there. The lighter brown one and the darker one on the back. So the one that's the lighter brown one on the bottom and slightly larger, that's the female toad, and the one on the back is the male toad. And if you look carefully, I don't want to get too close because I'm afraid that I'll scare them, but the male is holding really, really tightly to that female underneath her front legs there, and he's waiting for her to push out or extrude her eggs. Now, it might be a little difficult to see, but off to the right, let's see if I can get my finger to point. Oh, I can't. Where's that? There we go. Off to the right, so right in, I wish one of you, can you put your arm to be pointing towards, now I guess you can't really reach in there. Let's see, we're gonna move here. Here you can see it. Do you see the tracks? It looks like railroad tracks. Those two railroad tracks are actually two egg strands of the toads. So I'm sorry, what were you guys telling us about the eggs? Toads versus frogs?
Toads have those like long strands of eggs, but frogs have these clusters of like of spheres for their eggs.
So those little two lines of railroad tracks that I'm seeing in the middle right now, those are hundreds of each black dot is an egg, and there's lots and lots, hundreds of those eggs. And what kind of eggs would those be then, Jackson?
Toad eggs.
Those are toad eggs. Now, if I were looking at the same thing in terms of frog eggs, what would I see with the frog eggs? Here's some more of those toad eggs all through the plants and the algae that are here. See all those black lines? Now, what would a frog's eggs look like?
They'd just be bigger and normally, and they would be clustered, and they wouldn't be in long strands. They'd be in big clusters.
Ooh, like that black and white cluster that's out there? That doesn't look like a good frog egg mass, but maybe that was an old frog egg mass that never really hatched out well and is kind of left behind, or maybe it's something else, but that's more like what a frog's egg mass would look like, but it would have individual dots. Oh, there's the toad again. And there's one of the little toads there waiting. Who do you think calls, the males or the females?
The males probably attract the females. The males probably call to attract the females because the males want to mate with the females.
Oh, right, that's true, because a male could mate with many more females than the female has eggs. I think you're probably right. So probably the male is saying, pick me, pick me, pick me. And if we look through the branches there, we can actually see, I'm going to see if I can get around to showing there's one that is standing up nice and tall. Let's see if we can get through. Nice, right there.
Right there.